working this hard for a reason. Been a minute trying to make it.
What up, yo? Welcome to the Hus-Band Show podcast. I am your moderator, Perry.
I'm Trouble T. Roy.
And your boy Vince.
He's actually here. Look, I can touch him. He's
right
there. Yeah. So today we got something a little special. So we want to talk about hypergamy or hypergamy, like whatever.
Hypergamy. That's what I said when I read that shit.
Yeah. Like we don't even know if this shit still exists, but I'm a fan. I don't give a shit about it. But let's play a little snippet so y'all can know what we're talking about.
Women mate across and up success hierarchies, and men mate across and down. Right. So, and the women like men who are about 4 years older, cross-culturally. They like men who manifest signs of success, as well as being handsome and personable and all of that. And the reason for that, as far as I can tell, is that they're looking to equalize the economic disparity that exists because women take a harder hit from sex and pregnancy than men.
All right, that is the man, Jordan Peterson, professor of psychology at Toronto, University of Toronto. Right. So, now, I want to say we used to call hypergamy sack chasing.
Yeah, from the male perspective.
Back in the day? Here we go with this shit. Okay, all right. You know what? You start us off anyway, so go ahead. This guy, I knew it. With the way he was looking at me,
he was like, I don't know.
I don't want to call it that.
I don't want to
go ahead.
There's a true difference, man.
Go ahead.
So
go ahead.
the shit, so the sack chasing shit, right? that was like some shallow, quick, get my hair done, some nails, you know. Outfit for the concert.
Captain Save
That's some sack chasing
some
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This other shit, man, you know, you can't really be mad at them, dog. You know, what my man said, like 4 years, they looking for a mate that's like 4 years older. If you think about it, most females is 4 years older than us anyway. Mentally, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can't be mad at that shit.
Right.
So I mean, that's what they say.
But not only that, women, they seek a mate based on like provisions, like can he provide, can he be a protector, you know, and like he said, they date across, like they, you know, go across laterally, and they go up. So if you're going across, that means you see potential in this dude.
Right.
So that's building. I'm cool with that.
And
I'm even cool with. Yeah, that was just
but
I'm even cool with women, you know, dating up. Like, I don't have a problem with that. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I'm telling you, if I'm a female, you know, and I'm thinking about all these jokers that I'm dealing with, I gotta look at the what they call the tallest midget.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gotta look at the best of the worst, you know what I mean? So if they thinking, you know what, a motherfucker 4 years older than me, you know, he might be a little more mature and a little more responsible.
True.
I might not be able to deal with some of the stuff that he want to deal with right now.
Yeah.
But some of it they can put up with. You know what I mean? But the stability piece.
Yeah.
You know, the comfort, the safety,
maturity level,
the maturity. That's what they looking for.
Right.
You know, and it's scared. You know, it's just the truth. You know.
Yeah.
What say you, Mr. Vincent?
I mean, I ran across another aspect on the Urban Dictionary.
Oh shit.
You know, I mean, I looked it up on Webster.
Okay.
When I first saw the title or the topic, I was like, what the? But anyway, so I hit it up on the Webster, but then I had to switch over to the Urban. So I got a whole bunch of different aspects of it, like the way they look at you as far as your appearance. They're looking for stronger genes, somebody who can provide, you know, healthy.
Yeah, they look at all that. Yeah,
smart, you know,
that's
productive children.
I'm not against it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not against it.
Exactly. So that's one aspect. And then, you know, of course, men tend to marry down, women marry up. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then there's also a racial aspect. They broke it down to that, where I'm going to read it to you. Marrying someone who is lighter than you, or has more non-black ancestry, because you view their proximity to whiteness as a form of social status.
Yeah. That's the thing. But that's like back in the day. That we're going back to slavery. Now.
Right.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, we call that sucker shit.
Sucker shit.
I mean, that is sucker shit, but they do it,
happened.
man.
It
Women
happened.
do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But you know what?
I'm just, hey,
That's
man.
why the divorce rate is 30%, and the damn marriage rate is 29%.
Okay, so now check this out. What I found. So we talking about male hypergamy. Is one of the signals a man can send about his social status. His social and economic stock increases exponentially with an advantageous marriage based on love, respect, and the capability of a wife to provide for the kids.
Okay.
So now they're saying we give off our vibes so that they can see what we got to offer.
Right.
That's so fun.
It is. Peacock. You gotta show them feathers,
Peacocking. That's,
bro.
I was gonna say that. That's all that is,
You gotta
bro.
show them feathers,
That's
man.
peacocking.
See, I'll tell you
Peacocking.
something else too, man. What that's really saying is a man can actually have a great home that brings confidence, you know, and it actually brings vision, you know, and that brother can have an opportunity to sleep and dream, you know what I mean? So when you got an opportunity to be the leader of the household, when you got big ass dreams, because you're getting peace, you know, you can conquer the world for
You can
real.
facilitate that shit.
Because you
Yeah.
literally got peace at home. You know, what that's saying is, yeah, you know, it ain't that the brother marrying down. It's saying that, you know, I'm marrying in a situation where it's gonna bring happiness and peace, where I can bring growth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This I can get a chance to sleep at night, and now my dreams can sometimes become reality. You know what I mean?
Because I'm resting.
But if you ain't getting no rest, you ain't having no dreams.
Exactly.
And we all know what happens when you ain't got no dreams, you ain't got no hope,
You ain't got no
You ain't got
chance.
you ain't got no chance. You know what I
And
mean?
you will give up.
And if you ain't got no chance as the leader,
Then this whole
them little jokes
subject.
that look like you got.
Yeah.
Right. The whole
Right.
ship is gonna sink.
Everybody dreams of shit.
So now, stand right there. Do you feel like you're, I want to say victim, but are you a product of hypergamy?
Yes.
In your marriage?
Yeah.
I think so too. But mine was lateral, because like she saw the potential.
Right.
Like, oh, this ain't no lazy dude. He'll get out and do it. He'll make some
Exactly.
shit happen. He'll do a
Exactly.
couple things if he got to. So,
Exactly.
So mine is a little bit different than all of that shit. I'm 4 years older than my wife.
all right.
Yeah, I'm 4 years older than my wife, but my wife outgrew me damn near double time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Most people that see me and my wife would never even think that we was
I
4
thought
years
she was
apart.
older than you.
You
I
know
did.
why? Because she was already 4 years ahead of me when I got with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm 4 years older than her, but her maturity level was already at a level to be able to handle, especially being married to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, she had to be very tough and strong as a young woman to be able to be married to somebody like me and the shit that I was putting her through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel
You
you.
know, so, and I say that to say, she helped me to be able to have peace at night and
Yeah.
sleep at night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could have dreams and vice versa.
Some of the best sleep ever.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, my wife has blossomed and bloomed well beyond where anybody could thought we could have done. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 110%.
But I tell you what, with my situation, you know, she's like almost a year older than me. Not quite a year older than me, you know, but almost a year older than me. But we were so young when we got together, like when we met, you
Yeah,
know, we
yeah.
were friends, you know, high school,
Yeah.
boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, break up, make up, all that bullshit. Went through all that. Then we got back together when we were in our 20s, you know, started having kids, making a family. So we grew together.
Yeah.
You know, we learned about life. We learned about how to deal with situations, how to deal with problems. And I think it was a thing of her knowing who I was. I always had a job. I was
Yeah.
always working. I think it was like a safety thing too. You know, I made her feel comfortable. I made her feel safe.
Yeah, they
Oh,
like
yeah.
protection.
Definitely.
They want that. They want, like when I met Monique, she's quite a few years older than me, but she was straight. Like she did not need me.
Right.
It was her and Bree. She had her own house. She had two brand new, not brand new. The truck was new. Mustang was a few years older, but she did not need me. But
Right.
I was a police officer. She was like, okay, this motherfucker was able to become a police officer,
Right.
so he must be halfway decent.
A
Like
decent motherfucker,
I wasn't
right.
making good money like that. Like ain't no money in that shit. That's one of the main reasons I quit that shit. But she knew because we used to talk about our dreams and what we wanted to do and what we wanted out of life and shit like that. So I think she saw the potential. So that, I guess hypergamy, but it's just lateral. She saw
It's
the
lateral.
potential, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, in order for you to stick together as long as you are, you know, there had to be a sight on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and the site that we live in today, we didn't see this shit.
yeah.
Nah.
But believe it or not, they did.
Yeah, they saw it.
You know
They
what
saw
I'm
what
saying?
we couldn't.
Ain't even no problem,
Exactly.
but yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
They saw what we couldn't see because that's the reason they chose your ass.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They got selections.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
Oh, my
and-
God.
and let me tell you a lot of this, man. A lot of brothers, they so Mac Daddy doses, you know what I mean?
Man.
Game so tight, airtight, can't slide nothing through it.
Mm-hmm.
Standing on 10 toes like Don Juan, all of those slick talking shit. Man, be fucking for real.
A woman is with you
For real.
A woman is with you because she wants to be with you.
Come on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? You're not
They got
keeping her.
options,
No.
man.
She wants to be there.
Bruh,
They got
they
options.
got offers all day,
Yeah.
every day.
Right, and they see through all that
Yeah.
fake shit, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And they also see through what they can't build with.
Yeah.
You know, they know, oh, this nigga look good today, right? But what this nigga gonna look like tomorrow?
So it's-
All right. And then that's not even physical. That's the whole fucking
Everything
persona.
about you,
That's
you know what I mean?
everything. Yeah.
They can see through that,
About
you know, and a lot of times we overlook that
Yeah.
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 because we so into what you look like right now.
Mhm.
So we'll
What
make
your
a
mama
mistake,
look like.
What's your mama?
right? We'll make a
Where is
mistake
this thing
in a
going?
minute
Yeah.
because, you know, we think she look good physically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are, you know, visual.
Yeah.
We are, you know, visual species.
And
And
it's
I
so-
will attach our heart to that
We
vision.
will too.
Man, we'll,
Quick.
hey,
That's the
we'll
scary
lock
part.
it down with
Quick.
it.
Hey, boy.
I'm not saying it's a good
That
thing.
is the
but
scariest
that's
part
not-
of the world.
As a young man, that's even more like of an issue. You know what I mean? Because boy, I'm
That's how
telling you.
you get to have a kid.
But look, I
and-
think I fell in love one summer. I fell in love like 6-7 times in one summer.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? It was like one
All
after
different
the next.
girls.
All different girls.
Oh my
You know what I mean?
God.
But that's the young mind. You know what I mean?
That
But-
shit's still going on, man.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That shit's still going on,
And
man.
It's going on tenfold. It's going on tenfold.
And see, that's the kind of stuff that make the young women like, damn, who do I trust? You know,
Mhm.
why would I even give this
For sure.
nigga no chance?
For sure.
True.
Because this brother here gonna be on some, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Mhm.
You
And
know what I
it's
mean?
crazy because that word is origin is Hindu.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
that's
yeah.
that's so crazy because they believed in arranged marriages, I guess you would say. So you want to keep the money in the family,
Mhm.
you just keep going up and up and up, with each marriage and shit like that. And I read some stuff, and it was in Africa. It was the same thing, but the riches weren't the same.
Mhm.
Like you just get 5 goats
5 girls.
and
I feel you.
two huts or something. So it wasn't the same, but they believed in it too. Like you marry your daughter off.
Yeah.
So
You know that shit's still going on, right?
Oh yeah, I got a homeboy from Senegal, and his wife was chosen for him.
Oh, that shit going on right here in Atlanta.
That's
goddamn.
I think so.
so it's hypergamy.
It's hypergamy. Yeah.
I mean, wait a minute. What you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's right though.
All that whole arranged marriage shit, man, that shit definitely.
Oh, you talking about the families that move here from
Man,
other countries?
No,
and
no,
shit
no,
like that?
no. I'm talking about the families that live right here
Okay.
in Metro Atlanta. They
Okay.
got their own little secret little society, and that shit been going on for years and years and years.
Right.
And they kids got their own little circle, and that's the shit that they got going on.
Oh yeah.
And that shit is real.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
shit is hella real.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust
And
me.
it
I
ain't
have-
just here in Atlanta.
Well,
No.
Firestone and Ford.
True.
Martha Firestone is running the team right now.
There you go.
She married a Ford. They keeping that shit in the family.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about on a much smaller scale, bro. I'm talking about on a scale of, these damn near blue collar families.
What?
Man, come on, bro. That's a whole nother segment we want to get into.
So, Blue, you had some stats on the marriage rates on that stuff?
Not so much a stat, but there was an article in the University of Minnesota Research Lab, 2017, that women prefer, what is it? Hypergamy. What is it?
Hypergamy.
Hypergamy. They prefer it over anything else. They like the fact that it's a possibility to date up or marry up. Yeah, let's do it.
And you know why I think that's so true? Because a woman, now y'all tell me if y'all believe me, this is my feeling, will consider her life to her relationship.
True.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, she'll
yeah.
become what she needs to
What
be
she needs to
for
be.
her shit to thrive, and
And
her
you know what
family to
else?
be good.
Another thing too, like if it was a woman of said, higher status, or and especially like a young man, that would intimidate you. As you know, from a dude's perspective, you're like, I can't get that. Some people,
Yeah.
that shit never bothered me.
Damn,
I'm
shoot
like,
your
I'm
shot.
shooting my.
Well, big look like how tall are y'all? Like tall enough?
Tall
lady?
enough, yes, sir.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw another thing where it said a woman will reject a man with a lower paying salary. This would be a sign of her hypergamy. Doesn't want to date a man or get married to a cashier who is barely making ends meet.
And not only that, she don't see the potential.
She don't. That shit ain't fun.
No.
She's like, this is not going to be fun.
No.
And see, that's I'm telling you, that's what it comes down to. It ain't what you doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we got to get past, women looking past the dudes that don't make enough money. Because I'm telling y'all, I don't believe that shit.
Yeah.
I believe women today looking for love, but they also want security.
Yeah.
And security don't mean your ass got to be no millionaire.
True.
That's
But
true.
I tell you,
Security mean you got to bring home
something. But I tell you this, me and my wife talked about this today.
Substantial.
She was like, I ain't taking care of no grown ass man.
No, nobody want to take care of no, and that's not now. Believe me when I tell you this. As a man, you need to be able to take care of your damn self,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that means
Self-sufficient.
you got to go get a job that at least take care of you,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, again, I ain't saying everybody got college degrees and got good jobs and all that shit. I know that ain't real. And so for the brothers who out there that's that don't got them kind of jobs, it's like he was talking about on the last episode. You got to do something extra.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go out there and make it happen because your wife can't take care of no grown ass
Nah,
man
and
and
that's
some
not fair,
kids.
man.
It's not.
fair.
It's not.
That takes away her sense of security.
Yeah.
There ain't no
I
security.
mean, like,
There ain't no
they're
security.
not fucking with that.
Right.
And I'm
She
not
got ass
mad. I'm
tired.
not mad at hypergamy, and I'm not mad at women marrying up or marrying, laterally, and for the because she sees your potential. I'm not mad at that shit at all, dude. Because as a man, no fucking excuses. I'm not giving you you get no excuses from me, man.
Right.
None. You're a fucking man. You make it happen.
Bottom line.
Unless you got some kind of disability and shit like that. But hell, they getting married now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They got work from home jobs. You know what I mean?
Man,
I mean, seriously.
you can make it happen.
It comes down to it comes down to a team, and it comes down to your potential.
Yeah.
Because everybody got ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You're
know,
gonna hit
let
some
me be
rough
clear.
spots.
I get it exactly, and I get it from them brothers who in a rough spot.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause shit happens.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? You can lose your job. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Your business go out. All kind of shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody go through that little
Yeah.
spurt.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
being down don't mean being out.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. And you gotta be in a situation where, because like I'm speaking for myself personally, Monique has had to carry the load before.
Oh,
Shit
yeah.
has gotten rough.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it
And
is.
she was
It's a
right
team.
there,
Yeah.
and
That's
held
right.
that shit down. Didn't look at me crazy. Boom, got that shit back on track.
Man,
You
my
know
wife
what I'm
held it down for us, man, for a while. Same shit.
Same
You
shit.
know, my business
Same
was
mine
going
too.
bad.
Mine too.
Shit, you know,
But I
she
mean,
had
at the end of the day,
go
she
get a
knew it
job,
wasn't
hold
gonna
that
always
shit
be
down.
like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't gonna always be like that.
Yeah. Man, my wife, I'm telling you, man, my wife done got promoted so many times on her job
Man.
at the
What?
right damn time. You know what I'm saying?
That check come in, you like,
Hey.
you know you something.
Hey, I had a Facebook memory pop up today, like her fucking, I think it was like 15, 16 year anniversary, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Our bedroom wall is full. I celebrate her.
Relax.
On her shit. You know what I mean?
My
I
wife
don't
hold
even
it
put my
down,
shit
man.
up.
She been doing it. She do her thing, man. The shit that she do, everybody can't do.
Nah.
Yeah.
And she
That's
good
right.
at what she
Yes,
do. You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I
Monique
salute
is so
that.
good at her damn job. They got some kind of point system where you can give people points. They just give her shit.
Yeah.
Like, she got so many points. She be buying air fryers with
Yeah,
that shit and all
yeah.
that. I'm just like, you all right with me.
That's what the team about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's what that shit, putting it in together, you get them, that's what I'm talking about when you put them deposits in. When you have to withdraw, the
There you go.
withdrawals
Yeah.
ain't hard. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because,
Because
you
they-
done put a bunch of
Exactly.
deposits in the shit.
Exactly.
So-
And guess what? Sometimes they might have to withdraw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the security of them knowing that I gotta withdraw for a while, you know, and I know everything gonna still be good.
Right. In the words of what was it, Sheena Arnold, on Everybody Hates Chris. I don't need this shit. My man got 2 jobs. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
She was always
I
saying
ain't
that
mad
shit.
at that, bro. I'm not mad at that. And I'm gonna tell you the realest shit. Trying to put this podcast together, man. She knew where my heart was. She knew how I was feeling. I'm just going. Going. She ain't saying shit because she fucking know I'll get it back.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
One way or
You
the
know
other.
what I'm saying?
It's gonna come back.
She never griped, barked, never said nothing. She was just like, okay. Okay, sometimes I know she was like, nigga.
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? But we worked it out, man. So I think in the realm of hypergamy, we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
It's the shit.
It's the shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
And that'll make a man step his game up.
Yeah,
It
it
will.
ain't just that. You know what I'm saying?
will.
It's just the reality of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So know that your ass was chosen for a reason, and you should feel special, you know, in that aspect of it, that, you know, she chose me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it ain't just about me choosing her, she actually chose me back. And that should help them, you know, be a stronger team, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Because you feel like you want it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so, I hope all young folks look at it as, hey, man, we choosing each other, whether it's up or down, we see in the bigger vision, you
Yeah.
know, the big
Yeah.
picture.
I mean, I always fall back on what my pops told me when I told him I was getting married. He was like, well, good. Now you got somebody else to think about besides your fucking self.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something. I had to realize that shit because I was on my bullshit. And Mary and Monique really helped me with that shit.
Right, right.
I mean, big time, because I was just me, and you cannot be like that. And I was married before, so that's fucking terrible.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And I got an old son. Like, I don't want him, like, the main reason I go so hard as a father and a husband because I got 2 boys. I don't want them to see me being a piece of shit.
Right.
Like, I'm a deliberate fucking father and husband because I don't want them to see me being a piece of shit.
Nope.
That's
I
what's up.
do not want them
That's
to see
what they told me. I mean, they tell me this shit all the time. They was like, Pops, we thank God for
me. Man.
you. You know, because I don't suffer fools anyway. So I never put up with none of the silly bullshit. I'll punch your ass in the motherfucking chest. Nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Man, the fuck up.
Yeah.
And they cannot, one thing they cannot say they did not see me going to fucking work. You know what I mean? Trying to get it, trying to better shit.
That's right.
Do I take chances? Yeah, I do take
Hell
chances.
yeah, we
But you
take
fucking
chances.
got to.
Because you think you're
can't score like
not
this.
only that, dude, like, you feel like you're bigger than what you're doing, man.
Man.
Like, you feel like you being fucking stymied, like you can't
I'm telling
grow
you.
and be the
I'm
man
telling
you want to
you.
be, man, and you
I'm
try
telling you.
shit. I try shit all the time.
Hey, Icarus like a motherfucker. I'll get my wings, you know, take all the goddamn time, but I'm gonna shoot for that
Yeah,
star,
yeah,
bro. I'm
man.
telling
You
you.
don't
Yeah.
shoot, you can't score.
Yeah.
You can't, man. You can't.
Yeah.
So yeah, they will tell you that. They will be like, yeah, one thing about Pops, he going to fucking work.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right. So, like we always do about this time, go ahead and give us your final thoughts, my boy.
And I'm telling you, brother, if your ass is a chosen one, feel proud, you know, accept that, whatever end of the spectrum it is, you know what I'm saying, and the one that you chose, I hope she or he, however that combination is,
Whatever it is.
they choose that same thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's all about the vision and seeing what we can do tomorrow, you know, because we all know everything that's gold, that look gold ain't gold. And
Yeah.
today, you know, especially today, you know, with all this, you know,
It's a filter
fake
for everything,
hairs
baby.
Filter,
and
bro. It's a
eyelashes,
fake world
and
out
I seen brothers that's bald, motherfuckers got dreadlocks,
here. Yes.
you know what I'm saying? So you can alter your appearance,
Paint your hairline.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
I done seen
Beijing,
it all,
baby.
So you can make your appearance look like whatever for the night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you fool enough to fall into that, shame on your ass.
Yeah, you deserve whatever the fuck you get.
Don't go outside in
Shame
the
on
rain.
your ass. Don't go outside in the rain.
Go out in the
Don't
rain.
take no shower in front of nobody.
Yeah,
Exactly.
what?
Cause all that shit running down your
Don't be
face.
around that bitch doing like
No
this.
sir, no sir.
And black that whoa.
That cherry will turn into a
Man.
pumpkin.
Yes, sir. All right, let's
If your
go.
man, and ladies, if your man got a bunch of black shit all over his fingers,
That nigga the Beijing king.
Oh my
Like, I like him a lot, but his palm's so black.
so black. It look like he been changing oil all day.
Is he a mechanic?
Stick on don't even have fingerprints.
Nah.
He over there on front break.
Holy shit. Alright,
Okay.
man. So give us your final thoughts on this hypergamy.
Okay, so I'm down with it.
Mhm.
I understand. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with shooting, like we said, shooting for the stars.
Not a damn
You
thing.
gotta step your game up.
Yeah.
You gotta step your game up. But to the women, I will say, do not look down on the dishwasher.
No, hell no.
You know what I mean? Because in the words of Rick Ross, who would have ever thought that fat girl would grow into Oprah?
Dig what I'm saying.
Oh boy.
You feel me?
Oh boy.
How many dishwashers are in the restaurant?
Damn it. That's my fucking item.
He ain't none of my damn items.
Nah, y'all bullshit.
Yeah, he been with Oprah ass about 150 years, man.
Oh my God.
Why he ain't never married a
Why
woman?
he ain't never get a
Man, I
woman?
don't know, man.
At least get a
I
kid
don't
out of the
know.
deal.
Oh,
She rich as hell.
I'm trying to tell you.
Shit, that's because Gail, never mind.
Well,
I didn't mean to
I
say
know,
that. I didn't mean to say that.
I
I didn't
know,
mean.
I know.
Oprah, I would like to be like you one day.
Yes, I want to.
No, I don't want to be like you, Oprah. Never mind. I can't even say that.
Oprah should have married my Uncle Leroy or some shit
Cut.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in my family could have got on the house at Oprah ass.
I'm trying to tell you.
Damn, boy.
Nah, my uncles don't need to be on no island. Why? Hell no.
Not my uncle.
No,
You
no,
leave that
no.
nigga right where he at.
Bruh.
But
no.
I will say, in closing, my closing thoughts on hypergamy, I love it. I love it. It'll grow your ass the fuck up
Yeah.
as a man.
Yeah, man.
And I think if a lot of women today that are out here trying to date really like push that narrative,
Mhm.
it'll change a lot of these guys up. Because we do shit based off of them anyway.
True.
If I could drive a fucking Flintstone mobile and get a woman, I would.
I would.
But ain't no woman getting in that motherfucker. So
She ain't pushing
we
no
get the
feet.
cars, we get the jobs, we get the things they like
Mhm.
to attract them. Let's just call a spade a spade.
It is what it is.
That's true.
So I'm all with hypergamy, especially if it turns you into a better man and you become a husband and raise a damn good family.
That's it.
So
But I will add one thing. Women, speak the fuck up. Tell him what you
Yeah.
want him to be.
that's right. That's
Tell
right.
him what you need him to be.
Mhm.
Don't just sit around for the ride. You know what I mean? Then when you hit a rust spot, you're like, oh, I should have listened to my mama. No, you should have told that dude.
Yeah.
You want it from
That's
the
right.
jump.
I agree.
We
I
have
agree,
to be
bro.
more open and
I
honest
agree.
with each other,
I
man. We
agree.
gotta tell each other
I
what
agree.
the
And,
fuck
and
is
sometimes you gotta
That
hurt
goes
this
back
nigga
to
feelings.
communication, though.
Exactly.
That goes back. Yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
true.
But you might have to hurt his feelings.
You will.
Now I ain't saying do it in public.
Nah, I've
Nah.
been told I was harsh for hurting feelings.
Well, it's a place and time for everything now, Blue.
But the reality is, if you got communication and y'all living in realistic goals and you know y'all living in a realistic life, it should be a lot easier. The problem become when you got a bunch of bullshit and they all ain't talking about it, right? And now we living in a situation where we damn near not even check to check. Like, I need you to even be doing better than your check,
Yeah.
but I ain't telling you.
But I ain't telling you.
Right? So that shit get to building up, right? So on one side, you thinking, well, damn, you know I ain't doing the greatest, but at least I'm, doing X. So you kind of got a feeling of, well, I kind of feel like I'm doing all right, but the reality is your partner like, man, your ass need to be doing more.
Right.
That's where the problem come in, because there ain't no communication right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a conversation of, you know what, maybe we don't buy this right now, or we don't spend this right now. We can prepare for 6 or 8 months down the line, just in case.
Just in case.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have that kind of communication, it becomes spite.
It does.
You know what I mean?
And when I say respect, like, I don't think women really realize, like, how far respect goes for us, like, as far as, like, when we with our friends, or if our friends see us with our wife, like, how our wives respect us.
Right.
Like, that raises our value in our little community. Because men like, God damn, man, that's all right, boy, she respect that dude,
Yeah.
man. Like, it goes a long fucking way. And that's really the main thing we want. If we can get respect, you know what I'm saying, and you acknowledge us as men, we will break our backs for you.
Yeah.
It comes
Like,
down to being
it don't even
chosen.
come about no money, don't talk, it ain't about no sex, it ain't about none of that.
None of that.
You give a man that right there, like, and real. I ain't talking about no bullshit put on the show. I'm
Right.
talking about real respect
Yep.
in front of his friends, with his family, even when it's just y'all two. Man, boy, the world will be your damn oyster.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I
He'll
agree
give you
with
everything.
He will break his back.
Man,
Break
man,
his back for you.
man.
And I literally did that shit.
Oh God.
Broke my fucking. But anyway, that's another topic.
Well, you didn't do it. Well, okay, never mind. We ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, that's another.
But yo, we appreciate y'all stopping through. So like, subscribe, and share.
Absolutely. Check us out. You got to click on this shit. You got to like it, subscribe, share with your friends, tell 2 or 3 people.
To tell 2 or 3 people.
Because we on to something. And you know what? And if y'all really looking for some love, get in the comment box.
That's right.
Drop something down there.
That's
Tell us what you want to talk about.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to throw that on the air. And if we start talking about it, maybe it'll make it a little easier
That's
for y'all
right.
to talk about it.
You can go anonymous if you want. You can send it to the email.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
THSP2023@gmail.com.
Man, hit that shit one more time for me, man.
I don't know if I can. THSP2023@gmail.com.
That's it.
Y'all got that?
That's it.
But that way, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it be tough shit that they, you know, everybody would kind of want to say.
Oh yeah.
If you put that shit in there, I say it.
Oh, my homeboy texted me last week.
Yeah,
Like, hey, hit me
I
up
said the
ASAP.
shit.
I got some shit I need you to talk
And we
about.
can do
I
we can do
see.
call-ins,
I ain't
man.
scared.
Like, we can do call-ins. I don't care. Y'all got
I
somebody
ain't
want to call
scared.
in? Yeah, look, Vince got a same-sex couple.
Oh yeah.
Well, you don't have one.
I
What
don't
I'm
have
saying
one like
is-
in my closet.
No, what I'm saying
But I have
is,
a couple
he
in
knows,
my- on
yeah.
my
And
roster.
dude, why your eyes get so dark?
Because when you saying like,
Nah, I
I know this
That nigga sitting over here like this. That nigga Trump was like, say man, this ain't that kind of shit.
I'm like, oh shit, man, I didn't even read your
Well,
shit.
he's friends.
Right.
For him and his wife are friends with a same-sex couple. And
A
I
couple
would be interested to talk to them, bro. I'm dead ass.
Yo, I ain't gonna be laughing no jokes right now. I'm 100 with that too.
I'm
You know what
dead ass,
saying?
bro.
Let's do it.
Just to see
Because
what
I ain't
they
never
think.
really had the opportunity to even understand that dynamic.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, you can't do nothing but learn. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
I ain't scared to learn
We deal
shit.
with the same bullshit we deal with. Trust
Yeah, I
me.
ain't scared to learn shit. You know?
Relationship. But yo, we appreciate y'all, man. Until the next time. Peace.
Peace.
All right. We're gonna